Hey book besties, welcome back. Today, as you can see, I am in a new location. That is because my fiance and I are on a business trip for him, but a bookish trip for me. I am currently at the hotel room. He's doing like a conference training thing. So I am going to have my own solo bookish vacation kinda, but we're not in town, but it's kind of a staycation because it's close by. So I brought everything that I could have possibly brought from home so that I could entertain myself. Now I'm not going to be here for a long time. It's just today and tomorrow, but a girl has to plan ahead. And I don't know in what mood I'm going to be. I don't know in what mental space or how creative I'm going to feel. So I brought everything. So I'm going to show you first and foremost what I brought to entertain myself. And then we will go on and do fun stuff for the day. I'm not planning on going out today because I have the hotel room the entire day. Tomorrow, I'm going to then go explore the towns. I'm going to be playing Palia. Now, I'm obsessed, okay? Obsessed with this game to the point that I've been playing it on my computer at home. And I got here last night and I realized that I never downloaded the game. So what I'm going to do is I already downloaded it. It took forever. It literally took forever to download with the hotel internet. But I'm going to be starting a new world here. So yeah, I'm going to be restarting the game, but I'm going to create a new character. Since now I feel like I'm more familiarized with the game, I'm going to make different decisions and see how that goes. Just be creative with it. Obviously, I have my AirPods because a girl cannot live without her AirPods. I have my Kindle, which I actually don't know what the heck I am reading right now. Actually, I do. I am reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts, and I also started another book that I do not remember. Opposites Attract by Camilla Isley, I think is how you say it. So it's this one over here, and then Powerless, which is the one there in the corner. So those are the two that I am reading on here, but currently my main focus is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I am reading as an audiobook from the library. So that's on the Libby app on my phone. Now, let me show you, because that's not all I brought, obviously. I have a whole backpack filled with stuff because a creative girly needs her stuff. So I brought my 450 crossword puzzles, okay? Because I cannot exist without these. Am I an old lady for doing this? I do not think this is an old people activity, but most people do, so call me old if you want to, I don't care. I brought, for some reason I brought coloring books, because why not, you know? Why not coloring books? Fun fact, this one I got at my local book thrift store, and this one I got at the Orlando airport when I went to Disney like 2 years ago. I also brought obviously coloring pencils because what's the point, you know? I brought my little boba tea thing with all of my, I love this thing, look at it. I go like this, bam! So it has all the markers and pens and all the stuff that I could possibly need. So I brought all of those, highlighters, everything that I need is in there. Obviously, I brought the notebook that I'm using for commonplacing, which I still have to record a video on that. I have to remember to do that, but I brought that. Also, please excuse if you hear noise in the background. There's someone cutting grass literally outside the window. And I know I should have waited until they finished to start this vlog, but a girl is too excited to start vlogging. I love vlogging, so I did not wait. Anyway, moving on. I brought notebooks. I think this is my content creation notebook, and then this is just a regular, this is just a regular journal. I brought another journal, which is more like a morning/night pages type of thing. Here is where I write like my feelings and thoughts and anything that's bugging my mind. I write it on this one. And I also brought my new collection of sticky tabs because I don't know if I'm going to be annotating or something, but just in case, that's on here. And of course, obviously, a girl has to bring books. So I brought Carrie Soto's bag, which I have not started. I put a bookmark in it, but I haven't started it. And of course, I brought Stealing Summer because I've been talking about starting this freaking book and I haven't. So here it is. And it's a short read, so I should be able to get through this easy. I don't know why I'm taking so long. I might start this one. This one I do want to annotate. Carrie Soto, I don't. I also have the Carrie Soto audiobook because I got it from the library. Because here's my rationale. I take a long time to read my physical TBR, right? My main goal for this year for reading was lowering my TBR, but I set a goal of like 25 books. How many books have I read from my physical TBR? Probably like 3. Every other book that I've read this year has been an audiobook that I randomly found on Libby, or an impulsive read that I saw on social media and I downloaded the audiobook or something. I've also finished maybe 1 or 2 on my Kindle, but again, I haven't been doing a lot of physical actual reading. So I figured if audiobooks have been working better for my brain to get the stories, you know, to listen to them rather than reading with the actual physical book, I'm just going to listen to the books that I own. Is that kind of like, why do I even have the physical book deal? Yes. But that way, if I like the book, I keep it like a trophy. Like, people listen to the audiobooks and then they buy the physical copy if they love the book. So I'm doing the reverse. I already have the books, so I'm going through them as audiobook if they are available, and if I feel like that's the type of book for me to enjoy listening while instead of actually reading the book. And anything that I don't like, I can just donate. I can put in a little free library, or I can take it to my local bookstore that's like a thrifting bookstore where I got that coloring book. I can do that too. So that's the plan. So Carrie Soto, I have the audiobook and the actual book as well. And I'm just going to see how it goes. That's what happened with Addie LaRue, that I started reading the physical book and I was reading it in Spanish. I think if you've been on my channel for a little bit, you know that I posted a vlog where I was trying to read it in 24 hours. And I think I've talked about this in multiple videos. But anyway, point is that I started reading it as physical and in Spanish. And it was just not hitting. So I started listening to the audiobook in English from the library, and I've been going through it really quickly. I'm probably like at, I want to say 80% of the book. So if I really set my mind to it, I can finish it today and I can move on to another book. But I do want to start this one because I want to annotate it. So I know this is going to take a while because it's not like I can switch formats. I mean, I could, but I don't even know if this has an audiobook since this is an indie book, I think, I'm not sure. But I think this is an independent author. So there might not be an audiobook. But still, I want to go through the experience of reading it physically and annotating it. I feel like this is a perfect story because it's romance. Romance is typically really easy for me to annotate. I feel like I just want to make it all pretty and have all my little tabs here on the side and all the highlights. So I want to make it just adorable. So that's why I want to read it physically. So that is everything I brought. I believe I have some more sticky tabs, which these are actually the ones I'm going to be using on here. I'm gonna go ahead and write some thoughts, I guess, and I'll come back. Written. So now I need to go work on what I wrote on here. I was setting some intention, things that I want to achieve, things that are my goals that I'm not going to talk about at the moment. But I was just, I guess, putting into pen and paper the things that I want to achieve and revisiting old ideas that I think I needed to remind myself of. So that's what I did. And now it's time for actually putting those things into action. I am not going to turn this into a life development or like one of those very serious videos about basically getting your shit together. This is more about being creative and doing fun stuff. So I'm gonna keep it in that tone. But I'm just going to say that the intentions that I was setting have to do with content creation anyway. So just by me sitting down recording this video and probably recording other videos, possibly, it is me working on my goals. You can probably guess from that what the goals are. So on to the next activity. I don't know what I'm going to do next. It's been a few hours and I ended up, reading a whole bunch of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So I made a good progress. I think I read or listened to like 20% of the book. And I also did a little bit of crossword puzzles like I was mentioning. So I guess I finished like 3 or 4 of them, but I started getting really tired. So I kind of laid in bed, reason why I am in bed right now. And I kept listening to the book and kind of fell asleep. So I had to go back in the book, and for next time when I start listening to it again, I'm restarting in a place where I kind of listened to it while I was zoning out. So I did take a little bit of an impromptu nap, and now I am actually working on editing a video, which has been an adventure for me because I realized the other day that the software that I was using was messing up my videos. So I don't know how I didn't catch that, but you probably already know that my videos before have been looking awful. And I didn't realize that. So I found another software and I'm using my iPad rather than my computer to see if this works better. Fingers crossed that by the time you are watching this video, I figured out how to make my videos actually look the way that I see them in the computer. So hopefully if the video that I'm editing right now turns out good, you might have already gotten a video that actually has good quality and not the disaster that I had that I don't even know how I didn't catch it because I do rewatch my videos before I post them. But for some reason, I hadn't realized they looked actually really bad. So I apologize for that. But hey, I'm a beginner content creator, so I am figuring things out. I do want to finish editing this, so I am going to do that, and I'm going to continue updating you on what I'm doing. I have not touched Palia yet, so I still have to do that. I need to start playing. And I already have a plan in my head for the character that I'm going to be making or building or whatever. So I'll update you on that later as well. But for now, editing. And after that's done, I'll see if it actually works. So my goal is to finish editing and work on the thumbnail and then also post a video. Well, not post it, I guess schedule it. So I'll upload it to YouTube. And then we'll continue with the creative stuff. I do need to continue listening to The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I do want to do some more journaling later. So we will see how long it takes me to do this. Good morning, book besties. It is the next day now, and I am at the Walmart parking lot because I need to get some stuff for today. Today's plan is going to be to explore the town. I'm going to see what cute spots I can find. I am thinking about going to get a pedicure, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna go do that. And of course, I have to stop by Barnes & Noble and the public library because you cannot go to a new town and not go to at least a public library. I was gonna go to a local bookstore, but I actually haven't been able to find one. I have not found much in terms of local bookstores, so unfortunately I might not be able to go to any. So I'm just gonna go to Barnes & Nobles just to have something to do for the day. I have a long wait today, so we'll see. I'm gonna go to Walmart now, so let's see what we find. give you a little haul, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I'm holding my phone. So we're going to see how this works out. I honestly just went into Walmart for water, and I just got smart water because I don't know, it was the first thing I saw, so I grabbed it. But there were a few cute things that were kind of on clearance for the most part. So obviously I had to get a journal because me without a journal, like, come on. Did I really have a trip if I didn't buy a journal? You know. I also bought some Disney Princess sticker book, which is honestly super cute. I was looking through it and it was adorable, and it was like $2. Because you know Walmart now has that cute section when you come in, like the $1 to $5 section, like Target. I am loving it. They're bringing so many cute stuff. So here's another thing. These are actually sticky notes. Let me open them. They have a whole Disney princess thing going on. These are adorable. And then I bought a chapsticks. I don't know if this is a good one, but I saw people talking about it online, so I bought it because your girl is struggling. I bought one other item, but I'm not going to show it because it's a present for someone and they watch my videos, so I don't want to spoil it. But that is what I got on Walmart, so now I have to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. Okay, besties, it is like 3 p.m. or something now, and I've been everywhere. I went to Barnes & Noble, I went to Marshall's, but I didn't record anything there. I went also to the public library here, and it was so nice. I spent like 2 hours there or something, but again, I didn't get any clips. I have done a lot. Also, I ate Wendy's. I have had a very nice day. I got the pedicure as well. It shows like a deep red, and I just love it. I'm obsessed. And it was also such a nice experience. Like, who am I getting a pedicure at like 9 in the morning? That's insane. Like, I am not much of a person to be pampering myself or paying for like services like that. So whenever I get the chance, it just feels like such a crazy experience. It was so nice. It was so relaxing. It was also quick. So it was a very good experience. It was also my first time going by myself. So I was a little awkward, but I feel like because it wasn't too full and the people working there were so nice, I just felt good. So I'm so glad, and I won't be doing that again for months. So, you know, I'm going to savor the moment. But yeah, right now I am outside the hotel waiting for my fiancé to finish his business thing so that we can head home. I honestly, as much as I like being out of town, I feel like this week I just want to be home. So I've been feeling kind of homesick, even though we've been here like 2 days or something. So I'm so ready to be home. I am so ready to just be there. I didn't buy anything in Barnes & Noble, which is crazy now that I think about it. And this is me with the ADHD definitely jumping from topic to topic. But now that I think about it, I didn't buy anything in Barnes & Noble. Who am I? I went to Barnes & Noble's and I didn't buy anything? Like, there were a bunch of books. At the minute I walked in, there were so many tables with so many books. The layout for that Barnes & Noble's looked so nice. Like, typically when I go to Barnes & Noble's, regardless of where I go, they all kind of feel the same. But that one felt different, even though it looked the same I don't know if it was the way that they did the end caps, the way that they did the tables when you come in. It was just so nice, and there were so many special editions of books that I wanted, and I had to contain myself because my wallet cannot take it. Oh my gosh, it was just so nice. Honestly, it was so nice. So I spent like an hour or two, 1 or 2 hours there, walked around, looked at everything, recorded a little bit. So yeah, it was a nice Barnes & Noble visit, even though I didn't buy a book. I really need to get through books that I have at home, so I need to not continue buying books until I do that. My goal continues to be to lower the number of books that I have on my physical TBR, either by actually reading them or by listening to the audiobooks and then keeping the physical book as a trophy. So that's where we're at. Okay, while I wait, I am going to start a book. So I'm going to start Stealing Summer by Jess Bryson, which I've been talking about in many videos. Even videos that I haven't posted, I've been talking about that book. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start it since I'm here waiting. Sorry if the angles look off. I'm holding my phone on my steering wheel, so it's probably chaotic right now. Maybe that's better. Okay, so I'm going to start the book. I have a blue bookmark and I have blue sticky tabs, and of course I have my little boba with all of my midliners and stuff. So I'm going to be annotating the shit out of this book. Okay, now we have a helicopter passing by. Anyway, I'm going to start reading this and I'll be back with updates later. In case I don't get to update anything else tonight or today at some point, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.